Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. And where are we? Yeah, I'm just checking to see that we are in fact streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment to the Facebook group, but right now things are working. They didn't work perfectly yesterday. I'll give you an explanation why if you want it in a moment. But we are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we are on a mission to banish poverty. And we are a separatist nation, or a non-separatist nation, I should say. We have a non-separatist ideology. We don't pigeonhole people because of their color, class, height, weight, creed, language, educational level, financial status, gender, whatever it may be. We just see everyone as a human being. And we recognize that every human being is unique. And so every human being has something unique to offer our community. And as such is of equal value to every other human being. One big family of humanity, all interlinked. So that's what we are. And to be a citizen is totally free. All you do is register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. No cost. In fact, we give you $5 just to prove you're a real person and complete your profile. Okay. We have been around for about 3 years, a little bit over 3 years, putting in some really solid foundations. We started off on a little bit of a slippery slope, and things looked like they were going great, but we soon realized it wasn't sustainable. And as a nation, we've got to be sustainable. We've got to be here for generations to come. You know, we don't want you living on an island which all of a sudden submerges and drowns everybody. You know, we want you to be here and you can build your homes and your houses and everything that you want. And it's going to be there for generations to come. And so it's taken us a few years to put everything in place and get those really solid foundations, sustainable, legal, in every way. And we are now in a position where we are going to be increasing our income to put money into the treasury. We're not for profit. Everything that we have goes back out to our members, and the income that we generate will boost the value and the liquidity of our currency, and we give currency to all our members every month, so it benefits everybody. There are other ways that you can generate income as well within our community, and it's all optional. It's all up to you. Okay, with that said, we should, as I say, be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. I'm going to head over there in a moment, but I do see we've got some questions here from people in YouTube. We've got Joe Torres. I paid for stable staking last week. It says that my plan is effective 8/23. Want to know what to expect. Will my first monthly 20 automatically? I suggest you read the stable staking page, Joe. It explains everything in full details. If you start from the 23rd of August, there'll only be 8 days in August. You won't have $20, so it'll be rolled over into the next month. But read the page. Okay, let me scroll down because I saw something else from somebody here. We've got somebody called Morgan. Please, I can't log into my account. You locked me out of my account after I restaked my pools. We've not locked anybody out of any account. Morgan, put in a support ticket. That's the only way we can help you. We can't help you here on the live broadcast. You have to put in a support ticket. Anytime I log in the website, it says not activated. Well, if you're not activated, read the FAQ page about active members, Morgan. When I request activation, I tap on activation link, it says expired. You can't tap on a link for activation. There isn't one. So put in a support ticket if you can't log in, they'll help you. Okay, well, I hope my short explanation has sorted that out for you. You get $20 a month as long as you log in once a month. But if you're only in for 8 days of the month or whatever I said, then you won't get $20, will you? So that will be a proportion. It will be 8/31 or whatever it is of $20, and it will roll over into the next month. And then at the end of that month, you'll automatically get your withdrawal. Okay, let me head over to Facebook and see what's going on in there. Hopefully things are working there. I'm going to be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 25th of August. Let me make sure my speakers are off so that we don't get any feedback. And scrolling down, 25th of August, so far so good. Expand, and we've got comments. And we got Norman in from Doncaster, UK, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Pa from the Gambia, Richard from Devon, UK, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Andrew from New Zealand. I'm not sure where in New Zealand you're in. I've always thought it was probably Auckland, but I don't know. Be interesting to just find out. We've got Prince in saying, hi, long time, feels good to be back. Warm greetings from Ghana. Good to have you back, because it's always lovely to see old friends, new friends, and current friends. You know, we have a lot of people that watch the replays because there's no one time of the day that's convenient for everybody, and that's why we have the replays available in the Facebook group and on YouTube and possibly even in Twitch. I'm not sure. I don't know much about how Twitch works. I'm not very good about how Facebook works, let alone anything else. So there we go. We're going to get started right now with a very short prayer to help you find the path to happiness, because true happiness can't be bought. Um, you're always going to be missing something until you find that path to happiness. You're always going to be searching for something. I need something more. What is it? Better relationships, more people, more money, more cars, more shoes, more hair, whatever it is. You know, there's always going to be something missing. But when you find that path to happiness, and it can only be reached through loving service to others, all that emotion disappears. It goes out of your life, leaving you stress-free, contented. Doesn't mean that you lack ambition, but you're contented with where you are, but you see where you'd like to go as well, and everything that you want and need starts flowing to you automatically. So that's what our little prayer is about. It's about helping you with that. And then we'll have a very short affirmation to help us with that non-separatist ideology, where we just see everybody as a human being, regardless of what they look like, what they've been, what they plan on being, what they say they are, what they're not. It doesn't matter, just as human beings. And so we're going to do that now, and then we'll get started. And I see we've also got, Andrew says he's in Auckland. I thought you were, but I don't think you've ever mentioned it, but I just had that feeling somehow. I don't know why. Okay, and we've got Derek in from Nigeria as well. Okay, so let's have that little prayer. Put emotion into it. Feel it working for you. Find true happiness in life. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And the little affirmation we have goes like this: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leader. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven. Free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. I've been busy all day and I don't seem to have got much done. I don't know. I've not been able to follow up and check on all the stuff I got from ROI tips yet. I've not had any further information from them, but they're probably waiting for feedback from me. At best, I wouldn't have got it to them till tonight. They wouldn't have done much with it until Monday anyway. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I will get to it over the weekend, and we'll get in touch with them and we'll get things moving um, as soon as we possibly can. We want them moving because we've paid out quite a lot of money to them. We've got a lot of money in reserve for the advertising campaigns, thousands of dollars we're going to be putting into the Facebook campaigns, and we need it back in the treasury with some profit. Okay, um, profit not for any reason other than to help build and strengthen We Share Abundance. Of course, that will come as a side benefit from the members of the Turnkey Cash Cow plan putting money in their pockets from the commission that will be generated, because everything that is generated through that advertising goes through a Turnkey Cash Cow member. So there'll be lots of commissions rolling in for those people, and we will also have a share of the money that's generated going into the treasury, which will allow us to start paying off our debts. We've got debts to our members who've been so good and faithful with us over the years, helping us to sustain ourselves, because it's not an inexpensive thing to run a cloud nation. We have server teams, we have developers, we have um, the costs of running the servers and the various different aspects and things that go into it, all sorts of things, and they keep adding a little bit here and there. They all add up to quite an expensive thing, especially when you have a really comprehensive system to make sure that we are around for generations to come. We don't want something that's going to blow up when somebody attacks it. I mean, we've been under attack on several occasions, but we have backup servers. We run different servers. We can switch from one to another if we get attacked, and we can back up from the backup servers. And it's quite a special system, and the software has all been built from the ground up by ourselves. It's not third-party software. It's all brought in and generated by ourselves and created for our specific purpose as a nation. So it's a big project, and you are part of it. In fact, you are the strength of it. You're the foundations. You are pioneers in this amazing nation that we have. And of course, the pioneers are the people that are going to make the most money initially. It'll be open for everybody to make money through the different industries that we bring in over time. But like the pioneers that ran their wagon trains across the nation of the United States, state claims for land in California and things, when it was all open for grabs. You're in that same sort of position. You've been able to build quite hefty balances of our currency in your account, which is going to stand you in good stead through the future. So it's great for the existing members, but it's great also for those that are following on, because it'll be a bit of an easier ride for them. And those that are ambitious will always be able to reach any height that they want. Those that struggle, we're going to give them new strength and courage to find hope and become self-sufficient. Nobody's going to be left behind, but some will do better than others. That's just the way of the world, isn't it? Okay, so that's where we are on ROI tips. We have pretty much completed the development of the wallets, but it's not actually been tested yet. The missing bits were there, but there were other things that cropped up that we had to fix as well. There were when we transferred the balances from the available cash wallet, it didn't get into your share hope wallet. All it did was it disappeared from your available cash wallet, but it's now showing in your share hope wallet. And we put the $10 back into your, up to $10 anyway, back into your available cash. That didn't show either, so that will show as well in your share hope wallet. All takes time to fix, and it's something that shouldn't have gone wrong. Things happen, and we're always here to fix them and make them right. Okay, so that is where we are with that, the transfer to the Binance Smart Chain of our token, and with the ROI tips. They're both really on the tipping point. You have that old image of somebody pushing a boulder up a mountain, and they get to the top, and then they push it, and they go boom, 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 boom. It can really roll down and accelerate on the way down. Well, we're right at the top there. In fact, we don't have to support the boulder anymore. It's there balanced on the top, but we just need to give it a little push like that, and it will go. And that's exactly where we are at the moment. Um, so that's where we are. I also, one of the things that I did manage to do was to add an extra page into your We Share Abundance website for the promotion of the Avazu games. Why? Because I believe in what Avazu are doing, but also because it gives you the opportunity to make some pretty easy cash from promoting those games, selling Avazu tickets, and potentially generating some really good income as the raffle progresses and takes place. And it doesn't cost you anything. So it's a great thing for you to be able to get in and promote, and that is in your inbox. If you're on my email lists, it's also in your, you will have received an email about it. And there are two links, very similar, Avazu 4 and Avazu 5, I think. Avazu -4 and Avazu -5 in the website. You can promote either of those, whichever you prefer, or you can do split testing on them if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, it's a good thing if you are. You can measure the success rate with your particular list. Depends on your list and what they're like and everything else. Some lists will respond better to Avazu -4 and some will respond better to Avazu -5. You will probably know which one you prefer, and that will probably work best for your people. Right. So that is there. Avazu, of course, will have a 5 o'clock London time web stream, live stream, whatever they're called, tomorrow, Saturday, and there'll be more information on their free games, and how you can benefit from them, both by participating and playing, but also by promoting them, and and how it can benefit you in multiple ways. So those are there, but when you promote the Avazu program through those pages, it's also going to automatically promote your WeShare Abundance. And WeShare Abundance is going to, your WeShare Abundance network is going to grow. It's going to automatically get those people into the downline builder, and they're not just going to look at Avazu. Once they get in that downline builder, they're going to get curious and look at all the other offers, and they're going to probably join those under you as well. So it'll be building your network in multiple income streams, and also in Avazu, your winning pay line. I mean, they could possibly be that $1 billion winner, and it'll put $1 million into your pocket like that. You never know what's going to happen, but you have to put in a little bit of effort. There's something in the Bible that says if you ask for something and really believe that it's there for you, it will be done. And it's true. But you have to have that faith and belief, and you have to know that it will be done when you're worthy of it. It won't just come to you because you've asked and believed. You have to be worthy of it within yourself. You have to be the person that deserves whatever it is you're asking for. And we all get whatever we want when we deserve it. So there's lots of opportunity there, and those 2 pages, I believe, can help you in multiple income streams, in Avazu, uh, in WeShare Abundance, and everybody that joins our 6 pools, for example, they will automatically qualify straight away for withdrawals, and they'll qualify you for another $10. So the more people that you get in, the more people. It's not uncommon for people to upgrade to that $100 level in all 6 pools. They get into the free raffles, they get instant withdrawals automatically that increase every 12 months, and it benefits you. You get that extra withdrawal, $10. You go out. If you only introduce one person a month, it's an extra $120 a month in withdrawals in a year. And believe me, even if you don't believe it in yourself, once you start doing it, you will find it so easy to introduce one person a month. And once you can do one person a month, you'll find that you'll be introducing more than one person a month. I personally, without any real effort, just by posting, I don't even do that myself, posting a message on people's Facebook page when it's their birthday, bring in on average over one person a day to WeShare Abundance. Think about that. What would that do for your withdrawals? Okay. Let's have a look here. We've got Derek. Question, please, concerning the PPIP payment on the 2nd of September. How do you intend to do it now that the Binance coding and listing of shareholder token has not been done and listed? It will be done and listed. The Binance coding is done. The ShareHope token is on the Binance Smart Chain. The only thing that is missing is for me to formally add it into somewhere like PancakeSwap. But we don't even need to do that because you will be able to trade it within our internal exchange at a better rate with no fees, and then withdraw BEP20 to your wallet automatically. So there's no problem with that. We've got it all done, really. It's all done. It's not tested, that's the only thing, but it is all done. And we've got still a week to go. If we miss it'll automatically be withdrawn for you. And if we miss the exchange being available by a day or two, well, we do. But I don't think we will. I think we'll have it done. Okay. It's not a promise. It's as near as I can get to one, though. Okay. So that's where we are with those. Once we get those both running smoothly, I do want that Fun Miracles program to get there, because that is going to bring in so much money. Not instantly, not immediately. It's going to take a while to build up, but it will bring in significant amounts of cash to our treasury. And once again, that will benefit all members. It will boost the liquidity and the value of our currency, the ShareHope tokens, and more. In addition, once we get the developers working on that, then the Visa tokens, which were our original currency, but we had hyperinflation, I believe it's called in the nation, where the currency just loses all its value. We had that basically because I wanted the members to be able to withdraw anything they wanted, and so we gave it to them, and they immediately went and put it all out on the market. So there are millions of tokens out on the market with no buyers, and the value is down at, I don't know, it's less than a cent, probably about a quarter of a cent or something like that. So we have to reverse that trend, and we will find a way. I mean, I know how I'm going to do it. Not exactly, but I have the outline mapped out of how we're going to do it. We're going to reverse that trend, and we're going to create liquidity and value in the Visa token. But it will be a slow process to get them all into the exchange at a high value. So it'll have to be drip fed to enable us to do that. Hi, and we got Leon in from California, and he says Paps is in the house. Okay. I thought, Leon, you had your power cut off or something, but it seems you've got it back. So good to see Leon from California in here with us. So that's where we are, and that's what we're doing. I will check back into the Melon app in a moment, and we'll see if we've got any more comments there. But I'll give you the numbers. We had a net decrease in our registered members. Net decrease, we take out a bunch of people that haven't logged in for 2 months. We always get new registrations if the number we take out greater than the registrations, then it's a decrease. If it's the way around, it's a net increase. It has been a pretty significant net increase most of the time, but we do have a net decrease of one today to 40,503. However, our active member count, that's people that are logging in regularly, usually every day, is up by 39 to 4,742. I believe that's higher than it's been for a long, long time. Where are we? The end of July, we had 4,523. So we're up over 220 in the month as it stands at the moment, and we've still got a few days to go. And that growth is going to continue and it's going to accelerate. Why? Because we've taken 3 years to build a stable, sustainable platform. And we're now starting to allow members to benefit from that. And it's there and it's powerful and it's going to bring hope into the hearts of millions of people who feel forsaken. You know, we are going to start seeing the effects of that. In fact, we're already seeing the effects of it. We've not even started yet. But once we hit that 2nd of September, people are getting paid, and there'll be more people paid in October and more still in November, and it just keeps growing. And all the negatives that have been out there for 2.5 years while we've been rebuilding everything, structuring it in a compliant and sustainable way, all those negatives are going to be overshadowed by the benefits and the good that are coming out. And we're going to see that growth that we had originally back again. And the future is going to be good. It's a rosy future. Okay, let me. Did I tell you about Multiply Visa? I don't think I did. I gave you the active member count. But Multiply Visa, not much change. We did have 6 people added to the email verified members, and the bonus pool did go up by $1 to $10,213.16 just from logging in from the revenue share on Multiply Visa. Once we get onto that Visa token, of course, that Multiply Visa site is going to start operating again and be profitable for the people that are in there again. At the moment, it's a bit on the back burners because of that disaster with the Visa token. We will start bringing that back in as well. It's all to be done. Okay. Let me get into the Melon app and see if we've got any more questions in there. Let's see where we're up to. Remember seeing Joe? I read the page, that's why I'm asking. So he says, so it goes from the first of each hole. Then thanks for clearing that up verbally. No, it goes from whenever you join, but if you don't have the minimum for payout, which is $10, which you won't have with just 8 days, it rolls over into the next month. So it will then be added into your next full month. If you joined halfway through the month, you would have made $10, so you would have got paid $10. And any time before halfway through the month, you would have received a proportionate amount of the $20 that you would normally get paid for a full month. You know, if you were in for 3/4 of the month, $15 and that sort of thing. But as you were only in for the last week, you won't have $10. So what you do earn will be rolled over into the next month. I hope that has cleared it up. It's not from the first, it's from when you join, but you have to have the minimum to be paid. We did set the minimum lower than that initially, but we had to put it up to $10 because we use Binance almost exclusively for our payments, and the minimum payment they allow us to make is $10. Okay. TCC and for miracles I've covered. A question, please, concerning the PPI payment on the 2nd of September. Oh, I've covered that one. That was in Facebook. And we've got Anselm in saying hi from Nigeria, I believe, but I'm not sure. Okay. I don't think we've got anything else for you now. I think we've covered everything that I have for you. If you have anything that you can't do, if you can't log in to your account, or you don't understand why it's not showing as active or something like that, it's no good coming here and asking about it on the live presentation. The only thing you can do is put in a support ticket. I've seen the question here, somebody from Facebook, is there anything to report on the 8-minute trader? 8-minute trader, no, we're not doing as well as we would have liked in our first year. Our first year will be up at the end of October. We started trading towards the end of October. We did some practice. Unfortunately, what happened pretty much as soon as we went live, the lady that was going to be helping and doing most of the trading decided she didn't want to do it. For whatever reasons, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's bad on her part or anything like that. But it did leave us a little bit in the lurch because she was much better at it than I was. However, there have been some losses, and I think that upset her a bit. She did lose quite a big amount of our capital through a little error of judgment, and I think I can understand it. I can understand that it was a difficult thing to take, and so she decided she wasn't going to do it. And then I took over, and it was a new learning curve, and I lost a big lump of our capital as well. So it's not just down to somebody else. It's very easy to do. We are now on the process of trying to rebuild that, and we're getting to a stage where we are, in fact, able to generate a small percentage profit on average every day. And if we can maintain that, then we can, well, I'm pretty sure we can maintain that, but you have follow months as well in the 8-minute trader, which are basically December and January, or maybe even November, half of November, December, and half of January, where there's virtually no trading. I think you missed my comment about the Havasu. Let's get back to Facebook here. Somebody there. Richard Atkins, I think you missed my comment about the Havasu affiliate page. What do you think of it? I think people will be put off by the sign up. The Havasu affiliate page. You mean the sort of sales page, the landing page that Havasu have, Richard? It is what it is. I wanted them to just have a page, and I'm still pushing for this, but I don't think we're ever going to get it. A page where people could just say, "Yeah, I want to join. Here's my money," and then they go through all the process and the learning afterwards. But I don't think we're going to get that because Dave is pretty set in his ways. He will always say it's down to the regulators that they have to do this and they have to do that and the other. But I think I think if Dave really wanted to do it in a much, much simpler way, he would find a way to twist the regulator's arm and say, look, this is the only way we're going to hit our target. Boom. Um, if that's what you're talking about, if you're talking about that page, it is always going to be a bit of a stumbling block, but I don't think makes it sound like they're signing up for a screen test. Um, I'm not sure I completely agree with that, but it's not the page that I would have wanted. Let's put it that way. Just to clarify this for people, let's see if we can pull up a page here and do a screen share. Just a minute. Bear with me just a second. Avazu. This is the page coming up, I think. Okay. Let me do a screen share now. How do I've got to get into here? Share. Here we go. Going through all the paraphernalia, the clicking, and we're almost there, folks. Bear with me. Show on stream. Let me get into Facebook, see that it does come up there. It should be here any minute. Okay, there it is. I believe this is the page that Richard is talking about, and this is where your affiliate link for Amazon goes to. And yeah, I think there's far too much on it, but it's a lot better than it was. It was even worse, but it isn't the easiest page in the world to sign up on. You know, you've got to find your way through it. I don't think we're going to get it changed. I have been trying to get him to just have something where people can say, yeah, I want to join. Where do I pay? This is, in fact, I don't even know how you do it from here. I've not really looked at it, but it says before going to the main web page and buying your ticket for information to be selected. I don't even know where you go. There isn't even a button to click on to buy your ticket, is there? No, I have told him I don't like it, but it is better than it was. But yeah, it needs a big button saying buy now. I'll have another go at him and see if we can get anywhere. Let me get back to where I should be here. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it's more about signing up for the documentary. Yeah. I agree with you, and I haven't really gone through the page a lot, but at least it does talk about the monthly games. I mean, the page there originally didn't even show anything about the monthly games, but it does need. I'll really see if I can push him to get a buy your ticket now button on there, or something, because it is. I agree with you. It is lacking. Have a go at him yourself on the live stream tomorrow, Richard, and we'll see if we can get a few people. Anybody, get on the live stream tomorrow and say, you know, can we have a buy now button on the as though it's, just you just thinking that. Can we have a buy now button on that page because people don't know where to go to buy the ticket? If enough people put that into the comments on the live webinar, that will perhaps reinforce my uh, my comments on the page. Okay, so there we go. But a good point, Richard, and well taken, well meant. I know. Let's see if we can get some action by saying, "Where's the buy now button?" Things like that on the live stream tomorrow. Okay, with that, I'll be here again tomorrow after the webinar live stream, the Abazoo, sorry, live stream. I'll be here at 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I found out why we went on YouTube yesterday. We went on Twitch either. They changed things around in making improvements to the app. I wish people would leave things alone instead of making improvements. Anyway, until tomorrow, get out there, be WISA warriors, and do everything you can to help a few people out. You'll find it so rewarding, spiritually, mentally, and ultimately materially. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later, alligator. Hey, the wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on.